What's going on, everybody? So it's been a while since I made a video. I say it's been a week, literally, and I've just been working. It's been busy, this holidays and stuff, and I just been like relaxing, and sometimes I just don't feel like making a video. I just want to relax. But within that whole week time frame that I didn't make a video, I actually did pick up new parts. I picked up a CTR grill, and now it is not painted to the color of my car. I don't know what color it is. It looks a bit like jade green, but it's really hard to say. And this is a OEM CTR grill. On the pre-facelift, which is the 1996 to 98 CTR grills, how you can tell if it's real is the center portion. Now most CTR grills that you buy on eBay don't have this center portion, and of course it is stamped back here with Honda. So that's one way to like distinguish if it's real or not on a 96, 98. But on a 99, 2000, it's really hard to tell unless you get really close up on it, because it doesn't have the centerpiece. But I picked this up from some dude in Canada. I think he sold it to me for roughly 100 bucks shipped. So very happy. I just gotta get it painted, and I might just router can this one since it's not even a big piece. Router can it and then clear coat it, because I do have extra. Oh, not down there. I have extra paint right there and 2K clear down there that I haven't used yet, and might use it on that. And maybe paint match the mirrors. And also I did pick up new rear panels for my hatch, because the panels currently in my hatch have holes right here because it had a roll cage at one point. So I have both sides. I cleaned it up too, I washed it, but there are little scuffs here and there, but it's not that bad as long as there's no holes. And for some reason I cannot find these panels used anywhere on Craigslist or even like on eBay. On eBay they're asking a shit ton. So I just have, yeah, I just picked these up for 25 bucks for both of them, and no broken tabs or anything. So very happy about that. Just gotta put it in the hatch, and I'm just warming up the hatch. Just pulled it out and I just let it warm up. What else did I pick up? Oh, I have new wheels coming, and I will show you guys that. These wheels aren't my wheels that I said I was gonna be running with the kit. The wheels I'm getting right now, Manny's actually dropping it off for me. I'm gonna be paint stripping and painting it, so I'll have a tutorial on that for you guys. One thing I am actually planning on doing today is removing my whole AC system, because my AC compressor doesn't work. I got it recharged and then the compressor doesn't work, and I tested it and the compressor is pretty much shot. So I think what happened was, when I first got the car running, I decided to try running the AC, and then it got to the point where it overheated my car a little bit, and then I guess I fried the compressor. Whatever, I'm just gonna get a new compressor, and since I'm gonna be taking off all the lines, I'm gonna be changing everything to AN lines. They do sell AN lines for the AC unit, so all these will look a lot cleaner if I switch over to the AN lines. Well, I think this will still be here, but all the hard lines from like here or from the what is it, the wall, whatever, you could change out to AN lines. So I'm gonna do that. But for now, I'm gonna pull out this whole system, and I'm gonna be having this radiator for sale. This is gonna be posted for sale, and of course my hoses, and some of you guys will probably already know why. And I could tell you guys, I am getting a tucked radiator. I'm gonna be getting the Speed Factory one. It should be coming in the mail hopefully real soon, and I'll have a video on that. So I'm gonna be removing this AC unit today, or the whole system, and probably put in those panels too, and maybe paint that grill, but we'll see where it goes from there. So yeah, very straightforward. Just gotta loosen the tension on this belt, pull the belt off, take off the lines, and the Freon already been vacuumed out, so it's empty and there's no charge in it. And also I'm gonna change this out back to my rye wire harness, which I have right here, so I don't have that ugly red wire anymore. Switch that back out to the rye wire one, and then yeah, so very straightforward. I don't know if I need to make a video about this, but take off the belt, take off the lines. But before you do all that, make sure you vacuum all the Freon out and everything just straight unbolts. And I'm gonna take off the lines and just pull off the lines one by one. And yeah, and then probably touch up the bay, because I got brake fluid right there and it kind of ate through the paint, so fix that up too. One way you can check if your car still has Freon in it is by taking off either the high or low side. I'm taking off the high side, and then just get like a flathead like this and push this. Oh, looks like there's still a little bit, but it's not that bad. So yeah, if you have some more, or have some Freon left, then just I guess just fuck the ozone later, and you know, things okay though. So I'm gonna start by taking off the lines. I'm gonna take off the bracket, take off the top lines, and then actually I'm gonna take it off straight from the compressor and then pull the line out. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna slowly just take apart each of these. So since I do still have my radiator in here, I'm gonna take off the line by line by line. So by taking off this line right here, so I'll go over there to the right there, and then that one will go over right here. The rest will come out from the firewall, and this one too. Since I don't want to take out my radiator, and yeah, well, I'll just probably move the radiator out of the way, and then we'll be good from there. Slowly working my way, and I gotta admit, I kind of switched over to power tools, kind of whenever I remove stuff, but when I'm assembling stuff, I don't use power tools. Well, probably just to shoot it all the way in and then tighten it by hand. But I recently just picked this up, and then I've just been so addicted. Like, this thing has like 4 different speeds. And don't mind the orange tape. My dad knows that I don't take care of my tools, so he taped it just in case I fucked it up or made it dirty, like this one right here. Dude, I love power tools, honestly, but if you guys don't have power tools, you guys don't need power tools. So yeah, so the top of the compressor's out. All I have to do now is pull this whole piece out, and then just take out the bottom line for this line right here. But all this right here will come out. This is already loose, so if I just take off this portion, then this bottom portion right here, right underneath the lower radiator hose, will come out. And this one right here is probably just a little more tricky because it's in a little more cramped spot, but you eventually will get to it. Yeah, very easy. So just gonna finish it off. The wire already looks so much better. So Manny came through.
What's up?
And then have everything pulled down already. So very naked now. And I need a new time belt cover because I went to Honda, bought a B16 one, but I guess it doesn't fit. So gotta go to Acura and buy a G-Star or a Type R one. And it looks so much better without it. And waiting for the tuck radiator to come in. So this will all be for sale. Don't hit me up now if it's gonna be for sale, because I'm gonna post it up on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't following my Instagram, check it out, because that's where I post up all the stuff that I sell. And there's like little things I need to touch up, like the paint right there, because I did get some brake fluid on there when I was doing the clutch line. And Manny here dropped off the wheels, some 16 by 7.5 43 offset Coastal K1. I might test fit them on the car, but they do kind of need a refinishing. There's a lot of oxidation and shit, and Manny said calcium, so I don't know if that's true.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was assuming like all this shit, like the paint was bubbling up. So yeah, I just gotta paint strip it, get the tires dismounted because these are shit tires, and get it painted. And it did come with center caps, which look really weird, but it's cool. Manny hooked it up. And if you guys have a suggestion on what color I should paint these, let me know. Most likely it's not gonna be pink, so don't say pink. And yeah, so I have all the AC components here. I'm just gonna throw it into one of those crates over there, and then put it back on when I get the alien lines and whatever done, when it gets really hot in California, because right now it's not even hot, so yeah, it's whatever. But it looks a lot more emptier, and it'll look a lot better with the tuck radiator. I will have it installed when I get all the stuff in, so hopefully I don't have to cut this, because I know people cut this, but I've seen people run it without cutting this, and I think you just have to trim the bash bar. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But I'm gonna clean this up, and then me and Manny are gonna get pho, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Back home now after getting some pho with Manny, and now to clean up the little things. So I'm gonna patch that out with some paint, the little scuffs right here, and also touch of paint on this right here. And then hopefully my radiator, well, I just tracked it. Speed Factory just shipped it out. It should be coming in next week, so I should be getting that radiator next week, and that's when I guess we'll start doing the install. And I want to make it look like the engine base floating, or the engine's floating. So yeah, that radiator would be a nice addition right down there. And I just got to clean up the wires. I forgot to change out that wire when I took out the cash can earlier, so might do that real quick. But I think I'm gonna put the panels in, or the panels could probably wait. What I really want to do is actually paint this right now, because this is like jade green, or I don't know, but whoa, super bright. But you can see that it does not match my car, So I'm gonna sand it down, put some primer, and then paint it, and then put some clear coat. The one thing that I was kind of like happy that he did was, if you notice, the trim on here is gloss black. The previous owner, I guess, sprayed it gloss black, and it looks way cleaner compared to a what is it, the faded black plastic. So the gloss black would be a little more nicer too. And yeah, I already test fitted this grill and I really love how it looks. So I'm just gonna take off the bezel and then sand it down a bit, lay some paint down. And the sad thing is, I want to clear coat the the bezel of the grill, but this can is so big that if I actually activate it, this can will go to waste. And yeah, it's gonna suck because this can like 20 bucks. And then the paint, you can always use it, of course, because this is paint. So I might use this on the bay on some spots here and there. So I might patch up the bay and do that. And also these wheels, I might test fit them and then see how I feel about them. But yeah, they're 16s and 16 by 7.5, 43 offset. Yeah, I'm just gonna paint strip it and then paint it. But I'm gonna change the tires, of course, because the tires are dead shot besides this one and that one. I think there's only 2 tires that are good, but they look really old. And yeah, so I'm just gonna take off the bezel on this, sand down and paint it, and then I'll show you guys. So after you take off all the little screws that hold the bezel in, you have the bezel itself. And we're gonna be just roughly sanding it. I don't want to use paint stripper because I might eat the plastic or pit it. So we're just gonna sand it down, primer, then add a new coat on, then put this grill on, and this one could just remain somewhere in the garage. I just primered it, and it's still drying a bit. So after it dries out of the way, then we will get to laying the base coat and then the 2K, and it should be good. It's kind of suck that I'm wasting the can because I don't have nothing else to paint besides like everything else that needs to get painted, but that's like big portions which I'm not gonna rattle can. Like the wing and the bumper, I'm not gonna rattle can, so might as well use the rest of the 2K clear on that grill. I was gonna paint match my mirrors, but I'm just leaving it black since I am buying new mirrors. So these mirrors will be up for sale, those socket jadium mirrors. So I'm just gonna leave them there. And yeah, but it looks a lot cleaner without the AC, definitely for sure. And once with the tuck radiator, oh man. I think I might be painting these sometime next week. I just need to get the tires dismounted probably tomorrow. Or I might actually test fit them on first before I even do anything. Or, yeah, I don't know. I'll just get them dismounted tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. I might test fit them on my car and see how they look, but I don't know, 16s, we'll see what happens. So the base coat has been laid. Now I just gotta let it dry for like 10 minutes and then apply the clear coat. And hopefully this thing matches my car. Might be slightly off, but I think it'll be okay. Just need some clear on it. I'll show you guys the finished product when I'm done. So I laid the clear coat down, first coat. I might add one more and then that's it. Let's see how glossy that is. The reflection. So wet. That's what she said. But yeah, now it's gotta add one more coat, and after this one dries a bit, and that would be good to let it dry and put on the car. Hopefully it matches the car. So for the clear coat, I laid 2 coats and it's pretty much done, but I have to let it dry and fully cure. But I brought it out of my backyard just to see how well it matches my car, and that thing is pretty spot on. This does have more orange peel because I mean I did rattle can and I just have to wet sand and buff it, but the color is actually pretty spot on. So very happy. Let me bring it to a little more light. It's spot on, but it's I think this from the can is slightly lighter, but I mean I can't really complain. So yeah, I'm happy. Just gotta put it down, let it dry, and yeah, I'm not sure where else this video is gonna go. I'll probably just end it with me just putting this back on my car, was on the bumper, but I don't know if I should even touch it because it's not dry. But these coastays right here, I'm actually, well, I already talked with Manny knows. I'm planning on, if I don't like these, I'm planning on painting them and then selling them, but with no tires because these tires are shot. So these might be for sale. They're 16 by 7.5 plus 43. And let me see which one has the, this one does. So these were made in 2013. Inspected by Yamato on February 9th, 2013 in Japan. So the size 16 by 7.5. As you can see that, they're just really pitted, so I do have to, I just have to paint them and everything, but rear specs, and yeah, these are the OG ones that are made in Japan back in the day, not the US ones. But coastays are coastays, always look good, but I never had a set of 16s, they look pretty good. Might put them on the car probably tomorrow and see how I feel about them, but yeah, besides that, I'm not gonna leave the T's. So I managed to put it on without me touching it. I just laid it on top and then held it upside down, or I mean held it in the air and put the screws in. So now to take off this one, taking off the grill is pretty easy. There's only 4 screws underneath, and then the whole thing should come right off, and put that bad boy on. And actually, maybe matches. Say matches pretty well. I wouldn't say it's accurate, but matches pretty well. And this one's actually painted better than the grill because I think the grill has a lot of rock chips and stuff, especially on the bumper. But it's all good. Damn.
We haven't slept in days, sitting reminiscing on the waves. We stay high in the clouds.
I actually had a hard time getting the grill on, and the grill's still not been bolted all the way down because I have to push right here, but I'm not trying to ruin the paint or leave a fingerprint in the paint. So it just held on by 1 screw right now, but that thing looks so nice. It looks way better. I like grills like this, and the CTR grill just looks good on this. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to like finagle with it and try to get it to fit, because not trying to touch the paint is a bit hard. And then like once I get all the screws down, it'll be okay. Like I could just easily put it on and off the car and everything, even though the paint's not fully cured. But yeah, that thing matches. Oh my god, that's probably by far the best can I've had that was mixed. So what you can do is the can that you're using, what they told me also is just bring in this can and they'll mix it to the exact like colors or quantity of how much it has. So yeah, that was the best matching can so far, and damn, can't complain about rattle can. Look at that, look at that reflection. It's literally like my bumper. Alright, I finally got all the hardware in, and it did take a little bit of time, but got it in. Now it's sitting flush, and that match is on point. Now I'm gonna put it on the car real quick. Oh man. Oh yeah, CTR grill looks way better. I need just the fitment on this side though. It bulged out when I put it in, so. Hell yeah, I like it a lot. Little things. Alright, I fixed the fitment on it. Now it fits like butter. Yeah. What do you guys think? I really like the CTR grill. Alright, well, that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video like always, and I think next time I actually work on the car, we'll be doing that radiator, and we are going to be painting these. So subscribe if you're not, if you guys want to see these get painted, and drop a comment below if you got this far to let me know what color you guys want to see these get painted. And I still got to put on these rear panels, and when a new radiator comes in, I get to do my water temp sensor that or water temp gauge that I have installed on my car but not the sensor. And yeah, so that's it. And oh, and one more thing. One thing that I said about the grill too, that it was painted gloss black. That looks so nice, this being gloss black. And yes, I don't have all the clips in, but alright, that is it. So like, comment, subscribe, don't listen to others, just build your car your own way, and you will be a lot more happier with the outcome of your own car when you're cruising it. So peace out, and stay tuned for the next video. And sorry for the late video, guys. So yeah.